Whether they make us laugh or amaze us with their remarkable talent, we look up to these stars and sometimes appreciate them for their success. Yet there's sometimes a dark side to fame. Drug addiction has impacts on all aspects of life, impacting relationships, careers, and a person's mental, emotional, and physical health. Celebrities are not immune to drugs, yet celebrities with addiction often find that their careers have taken a toll. From actors to other famous people, these stars' careers were impacted by drug use disorder. Actors who continue their drug use sometimes find themselves useless, as directors, studios, and other actors no longer want to work with them. Other celebrities with addiction have had their lives cut short by the tragic cycle of substance use. Still, many celebrities have pursued recovery and found peace. Macaulay Culkin. Home Alone legend Macaulay Culkin's decision to divorce his parents and protect his fortune at 15 sparked a massive media storm around the successful child actor. Macaulay Culkin holds the mantle of one of the most successful child actors of all time, but he's also renowned for having one of the most significant falls from grace in showbiz ever. From drug abuse, legal meltdowns, and an arrest, Macaulay, who is best known as Kevin McAllister in the iconic Christmas film Home Alone and its sequel Home Alone 2, lost in New York, went through a harsh time after soaring to fame aged 10. The actor has been mired in several drug-related controversies for the last few years, and despite his denial of drug addiction, the public evidence told a different story. In 2004, 24-year-old Macaulay's mugshot made headlines around the world when he was charged with possessing marijuana and a controlled substance without a prescription after having his car searched by police officers in Oklahoma. In an interview with Esquire in 2021, Culkin admitted to the recreational use of drugs, insisting, "I do love them. They're like old friends. But sometimes you outgrow your friends." After that incident, the famous superstar continued drugs and destroyed his life as he divorced his parents, and now he is living alone without any hope. Lindsay Lohan. Lindsay Lohan is a well-known actress and singer who rose to fame in the early 2000s. However, her career has been plagued by numerous legal and personal issues, including her struggle with drug addiction. Lohan's drug addiction began in her early 20s, and it quickly spiraled out of control. She has struggled with a variety of substances, including cocaine, amphetamines, and prescription drugs. Her addiction has led to numerous legal issues, including arrests for DUI and possession of cocaine. Lohan's addiction has also had a significant impact on her career. She has been in and out of rehab multiple times, which has caused delays and cancellations in her work schedule. Additionally, her erratic behavior and legal issues have made it difficult for her to find work, and she has yet to appear in a major film or television role since 2013. Lohan's drug addiction has not only affected her career, but also her relationships and friendships. According to reports, her addiction has caused strain on her family, including her parents and siblings. Moreover, Lohan's behavior while under the influence has led to numerous conflicts with friends and romantic partners. Her erratic behavior and legal issues have made it difficult for her to maintain relationships, and many close to her have distanced themselves from the actress. In a 2019 interview with the New York Times, Lohan revealed that she had lost friends due to her addiction struggles. She acknowledged that she had hurt people but was working towards making amends. The impact of Lohan's addiction on her relationships highlights the far-reaching consequences of substance abuse. It serves as a reminder that addiction not only affects the individual struggling with it, but also those around them, including loved ones and friends. Steve Howe. For some time, unknown to the public, Howe had struggled with drug abuse. During the off-season after 1982, instead of enjoying his success, Howe was urged by Cindy, now his wife, to enter rehab for both alcohol and cocaine use. Regarding fans and some teammates, Howe's drug abuse and career had overlapped. In interviews shortly after his time in rehab, Howe admitted that he had used cocaine before games, during games, after games, even once on a day he pitched. He found himself abusing drugs and alcohol again and reached out to the team for help. Howe returned in June, was fined by MLB $54,000 for his repeated drug abuse, and then picked up where he left off. Then, in late September, he missed a flight to Atlanta. When he did show up, the Dodgers were suspicious and ordered Howe to take a drug test. He refused, and the team fined him another $54,000 and suspended him for the remainder of the season. Further drug testing in the winter found Howe guilty of cocaine use yet again. MLB had enough, and Commissioner Bowie Kuhn suspended Howe for the entire 1984 season. On April 28, 2006, Howe was returning home when his truck swerved off the road, entered the median, and rolled several times before stopping. Because he was not wearing a seatbelt, Howe was ejected from the vehicle and killed. A toxicology report later showed methamphetamine in his system. Despite the struggles that plagued him during his playing career, Howe was remembered fondly by those who knew him. Matthew Perry. Matthew Perry did not shy away from discussing his struggles with drug and alcohol abuse. He recently shared his story about addiction and recovery in his memoir, titled Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing, a memoir, which was released in November 2022. During the height of his career on Friends, Perry said that he was battling a severe addiction to alcohol and opioids, specifically Vicodin, which he was given to help treat pain after a 1997 jet skiing accident. His addiction to Vicodin only grew from there, and in his memoir, he revealed that at one point he was taking up to 55 pills a day and weighed an unhealthy 128 pounds. However, Perry had struggled with alcohol abuse long before this, as he had started drinking and misusing alcohol when he was young. He remembered taking his first drink at the age of 14, and by the age of 18, he was drinking regularly. When combined with his addiction to opioids, his polysubstance addiction was so encompassing that he admitted to being unable even to remember filming seasons 3 to 6 of Friends. Perry had various health struggles over the years that his doctors often contributed to his drug abuse. In 2000, Perry was hospitalized with pancreatitis, a condition usually attributed to alcohol and prescription opioid abuse, the two specific disorders that Perry struggled with. He was in and out of the hospital with various ailments after that, including multiple stomach surgeries. However, it was not until 2018 when, after waking up in a hospital bed with no recollection of how he got there, Perry knew he needed to change his lifestyle drastically. His colon had burst due to the severe misuse of OxyContin, a powerful and addictive prescription opioid, and he had been in a coma for 2 months. Authorities responded to Perry's home at 4:07 p.m., where he was found unresponsive in a hot tub. Perry had openly struggled with alcohol and drug abuse, but official reports say there were no drugs found at the scene. However, one source did report that prescription medications were among some of the recovered items. Former chief medical examiner of New York City and forensic pathologist Dr. Michael Baden told Fox News Digital that if Perry had died of natural causes, such as a heart attack or stroke, it would have been apparent and announced in early autopsy reports. While the world waits for further reports, family, friends, and fans alike are left to mourn a beloved friend. In a statement to People magazine, Perry's family sent a message to the fans. "We are heartbroken by the tragic loss of our beloved son and brother. Matthew brought so much joy to the world, both as an actor and a friend. You all meant so much to him, and we appreciate the tremendous outpouring of love." Judy Garland. Throughout the time, American cinema started to explode with popularity. Many stars and starlets began to capture the hearts of the public, but perhaps one of the most iconic and beloved is Judy Garland. Needless to say, living the life of a Hollywood icon is not easy, particularly for such young people. During the filming for Babes in Arms and Love Finds Andy Hardy, Judy Garland started consuming pep pills to keep up with her grueling work. And in the same manner as all the other child stars at the time, she was given sleeping pills to conserve energy. At the time she was filming The Wizard of Oz, Judy Garland had started consuming more drugs. This included amphetamines and barbiturates, which allowed her to maintain a slender physique and stay energized. Although she managed to gain a few acting roles here and there following her masterclass performance as Dorothy, Garland's tardiness and additional behavior stemming from her addiction resulted in her displacement from Hollywood. In the blink of an eye, an icon had slipped from her pedestal to the hard floor of reality. This led to one of the most tragic cases of drug addiction since Marilyn Monroe. The beloved star of The Wizard of Oz reportedly became addicted to pills and alcohol to deal with her sudden rise to fame and intense shooting schedules. For most of her adult life, she continued to struggle with substance use disorder until, on June 22, 1969, Judy Garland died from a barbiturate overdose at the age of 47. Although her story might be sad, we hope she's found solace somewhere over the rainbow.